Hello, my name is Kavya Ramakrishnan.
And my name is Mohanty.
We are currently in our second years of Bachelor's of Architecture, studying in Vivekananda Education Society, College of Architecture.
And we designed a project Sharanam in our first year.
When and how were you first introduced to architecture?
I was introduced to architecture only after starting my bachelor's in architecture, but I had a basic idea about what it is in terms of aesthetic.
So I think I was first introduced to architecture before starting our bachelor's. I was quite interested in how architecture in terms of spaces and forms interacted with our environment around.
What is your design philosophy?
Our design philosophy mainly revolves around creating space after understanding its cultural sensibilities.
So our main focus was on creating structures which are sustainable in terms of materials as well as which respects its culture and the history of the place.
What does architecture mean to you?
Architecture to me is like a service. Only when we understand our users' requirements and wants, then only I think we can make a better structure for them.
So architecture for me is like an emotional containment. It can affect our moods and our perceptions through light and shadows, through the geometry and through the mass of the structure.
Briefly explain your design process and your perspective on the role of sustainable architecture.
From the start, we were more inclined towards making our design more sustainable and a mean of our communication.
So as we were complete beginners to design, we decided to use simple and organic forms which went well with the contours on the site.
We also decided to make maximum use of the spaces. So we made the roof as the highlight of this design. We made it a semi-private space on which we can walk on.
So this design was basically a search for a family's house which would allow them to live freely in today's world as well as feel rooted in the land.